Okay, ready when you are.
Ready? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Public Transit Mick Sports Blog, baby. Y'all silly. All right, man. Oh, this week was off the chain. I ain't gonna give you a bunch of scores. Y'all know the score. Y'all know the score. So, I'm gonna start off with the NBA. Nothing really transpired. They acting like they getting serious with the talks, and as soon as it really come down to a final decision, they like, ain't no decision yet. So they cutting games. They like a month off the season already. So we'll see how that develops. Major League Baseball. The St. Louis Cardinals are the world's champion of Major League Baseball world. And they was a wild card in the National League this year. And they done won the whole thing. So for baseball purists, they hating that. But it is what it is, man. The Game 6 was like one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. And then they went on, took Game 7. Both of those games went into extra innings. So, St. Louis Cardinals, world's champions, 2011. And the manager, Tony LaRussa, has been managing for 33 years, has won 3 championships, one with Oakland Athletics, back in Lord knows when. Then he coached with the White Sox, then went on there, came to St. Louis and won 2 championships with St. Louis. He's retiring as of yesterday. He retired. So, he's 67 years old. He earned it. He's rich. You know, good life to you, Tony Russo. I love you, man. All right, football. We're at the halfway point, mid-season point of the. So we ain't gonna give you a bunch of scores this week. We just gonna do some analysis. I got my boy Booney right here. Then I got my boy Jason right here. We just gonna talk about it and see where we're at the halfway point and see what gives. All right, in the North Division of the AFC, Pittsburgh is leading that division. We got Cincinnati, Baltimore, and Cleveland. So Pittsburgh is leading that division. Their record is 6-2, and Cincinnati is 5-2. Baltimore is 5-2. Cleveland is 3-4. So Cincinnati and Baltimore is right on Pittsburgh's tail. So you think Pittsburgh might win that division? Or
yeah.
You think Cincinnati or Baltimore? Baltimore is bad though.
They'll win it.
What about Baltimore?
Baltimore sucks. They can't beat
Offense ain't where it's at.
offense. They think Flacco is that guy. Flacco is just messing up every
not that
game.
guy.
He's not the guy. That defense do still stand up, but Flacco cannot end the game.
What about Ray Lewis? You
Ray
still
Lewis still can have his time.
he still got respect,
Yeah,
ain't he?
yeah,
I feel the same way. What you feeling?
Yeah.
He's still hitting. He's still thumping them, bro. All right, that's the AFC North. So I think Pittsburgh gonna win that division, y'all.
Yeah, I think they will.
Even Baltimore might challenge them, but I think they will. All right, the South, AFC South, Houston Texans leading that division. They 5-3. Tennessee Titans come up next at 4-3. Jacksonville is 2-6. They ain't doing nothing. And the Colts, Indianapolis Colts, the Peyton Manning-less Colts, are 0-8. All right, who gonna win that division? I'm going with Houston Texans. They 5-3. They got
to win there. Houston Texans gonna win that.
Tennessee, Jacksonville, Colts. None of them can't touch them. You think?
Nah.
All right, well, that's a boring division anyway. If the Houston Texans is leading the division, you know you're boring. All right, we're going to the East. AFC East. Buffalo's leading it. They 5-2. New England is 5-2. They tied. New York Jets 4-3. What they talking? But Miami 0-7. All right, who y'all think? Buffalo, New England, or the Jets? Because we ain't even talking about Miami.
New England.
New England. I'm with New England.
New England.
But Buffalo making some noise. They making noise. You got to give them some props. They making it interesting. Because every year, at the beginning of the year, you automatically pick who to win
I like
that division.
Buffalo, though. I'm tired of New England. I'm tired of saying New England.
And the Jets, what? They all talk or what?
Yep.
They talk a good game, but they got good players, though.
They can talk, but they can't do nothing.
All right. All right, so we all agree New England on this one.
New England.
All right. All right, the AFC West, Kansas City They 4-3. San Diego 4-3. Oakland 4-3. That's a three-way tie for first. And guess who in last and second place? Denver Broncos. Tim Tebow. That's all we got to say. If Tim Tebow is your starting quarterback, you in last place. You will stay in last place. All right. So the three teams, who gonna win this division? Kansas City, San Diego, or Oakland?
Kansas City.
I'm going with Oakland.
Kansas City will win it.
Say San Diego, so somebody got to be. Hey, all right. We'll see. We'll see at the end of the season. All right. All right. So they all are 4-3, and they tied for first places right now. So we going to the NFC North. We got Green Bay 7-0, Detroit Lions 6-2, Chicago Bears 4-3, Minnesota Vikings 2-6. I get at the Green Bay.
Green Bay all the way.
Yeah, cause Detroit making some
Aaron Rodgers
noise.
the truth, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers is the truth.
Yeah, that's to me that's the best quarterback in the league. You sit and watch him, and you just like you don't have to watch nobody else on the field. Just watch him.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you got Detroit, but they up and coming. Chicago, and they be there every year, but they always fall short. Minnesota, Donovan McNabb.
His career is over with.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So
go back home and eat some chunky soup.
Yeah. Christian Ponder, boy. Yeah. He making a noise, and look. And I be looking at Donovan McNabb on the sideline. He act like he happy for him. You know he mad in the mug. Don't you? All right. Green Bay. Everybody?
Yeah.
All right, for the NFC North, Green Bay. All right, NFC South. Saints leading at 5-3. Falcons 4-3. Tampa Bay 4-3. And the Carolina are 2-6. Carolina.
We're in our division.
Falcons?
Yeah.
Falcons. There you go. And that ain't biased. We ain't homers. We just stating the fact.
Yeah.
Because did you see the Saints game against who? St. Louis Rams. The week before they beat who?
Colts.
They beat the Indianapolis Colts 62 to something. And the next week they come in the fourth quarter they losing 24-0 to the St. Louis Rams. How can you be that hot or cold going in and be contender? You're a pretender. All right. So who we say the Falcons?
Yeah.
Falcons. Even though Tampa Bay scared me too, and they tied with us. But Carolina, watch out for that boy Cam Newton. That's all I got to say. NFC East. We got the New York Giants 5-2. The Philadelphia Eagles 3-4. Dallas 3-4. And the Washington Redskins 3-4. You got a three-way tie for second place. And the Giants leading that division. Guess who I think gonna win the division?
I think Vic gonna get it.
I think the Eagles.
Vic gonna show his thing.
Because you can see it. You can see it. Washington was making noise at first. They faded fast. All right. Dallas, you never know what they gonna look like week to week. Romo. You never know what's going down with that. And the New York Giants quarterback, that dude look like he a Down syndrome child, if you ask me. Y'all ever seen Eli Manning?
Yeah, little Manning Jr.
Yeah, little Manning. He come on, he do press conference. He be talking about,
underdog.
We gonna win.
But that man got great though. That man gonna be great.
Yeah, he is. But every time I look at him, I say, boy, he about a biscuit away from being a Down syndrome kid. All right, Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles. Last but not least, the West. And the West ain't no race, really. The San Francisco 49ers lead 6 games. They lost 1. Seattle is 2-5. St. Louis is 1-6. Arizona is 1-6. So they got a 4-game lead at the halfway point. They can lose 3 games and still be in first place. So I'm going with San Francisco 49ers. Yep. That's over the Seattle Seahawks, St. Louis Rams, and Arizona Cardinals. So there you go this week. We'll catch you next week. We got Booty right here. We got Jason right here. The Big E Mick signing off. Public transit. See ya. Boom, bam, bam.